Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afifah Ulfa binti Rosli and I'm from Soka 1310 section 2 and my metric number is 2320624. So today I will explain about the sociological lens, which is how I'm seeing differently change everything, and I will reflection on speech in what sociology has taught me personally and academically in my class. So first, my point is, before I thought society as a static bedrock. So it's mean before embarking on this sociology course, my perception of society was, in essence, that of a static bedrock in individual lives, a given unyielding percent. But after, I found that society as a dynamic and interconnected web. Yet, the most profound realization I have gained that the society is infinitely more dynamic and intrinsically interconnected than I could have ever conceived. Next point in key shift, questioning common sense to seeing invisible force. Sociology has fundamentally equipped me with the tools to critically challenge the common sense assumption I once embraced without question, allowing me to discern the subtle of an invisible forces that continually shape our behaviors, relationships, and life opportunities. So the quote is, social reality is constructed, not predetermined. Next slide, in personal transformation, first in my old view, is success or failure means is in individual choices. What does it mean? In hindsight, I initially believed that my personal successes and challenges were solely the direct consequence of my individual choice and efforts. However, through this course, I later realized the pervasive extent to which my experience have been profoundly influenced by larger systemic social structures, be it educational frameworks I navigated, the economic inequalities prevalent around me, or the cultural norms that subtly guide my path. For instance, grappling with C. Wright-Mills' concept of the sociological imagination was particularly eye-opening, as it enabled me to sharply distinguish between isolated personal troubles such as financial stress and broader public issues like systemic weight gaps. This shift in perspective has been truly transformative. While I'm still unsure about the most effective avenues to fully address these complex system issues, I now unequivocally recognize the significant impact on both my life and the lives of countless others. Next slide, there is three foundation theories. First, structural functionalism. There are institutions maintain stability and hidden dysfunction, like unequal healthcare access. So what is it? It is one of the most surprising and impactful lessons has been the profound applicability of sociological theories to the minutes of everyday life. For instance, structural functionalism illuminated how vital institutions like the family and education cohesively operate to maintain societal stability, yet it is also critically exposed how their inherent dysfunctions, such as unequal access to healthcare, can concurrently engender pervasive societal problems. Next is conflict theory. So conflict theory exposes power imbalance like worker exploitation and challenge fair system. Conflict theory starkly revealed the underlying power imbalance within system I had previously assumed were inherently fair, demonstrating, for example, how capitalist structures can systematically exploit workers while disproportionately benefiting the affluent. This newfound critical lens was likely due to my previous limited exposure to such incisive analysis of power dynamics. And the third or the last thing is symbolic interactionism. So in this symbolic interactionism, it compelled me to radically rethink the nature of daily interactions, particularly how my very self is continuously shaped and reshaped by the perception and reaction of others, a concept beautifully articulated by Cooley's Looking Glass Self. This insight sparks a compelling question. I wonder what would happen if everyone truly understood the deeply social and constructed nature of our individualist identities. So the visual means Venn diagram of theories. So in conclusion, what I can conclude is, in essence, sociology has bestowed upon me both a mirror and microscope. A mirror to reflect critically upon my intricate place within society, and microscope to meticulously examine the hidden yet powerful pattern that pervade the world around me. The most important thing throughout this journey was the profound realization that genuine change truly begins with awareness. I learned that even seemingly small, deliberate action like questioning established norms or intentionally amplifying marginalized voices possess the cumulative power to contribute significantly to broader social progress. This class was unequivocally more than a mere exercise in memorizing theories. It was a profound voyage of discovery, illuminating how to live more truthfully, critically, and purposefully within our wonderfully complex world. That's all from me. Thank you.